Okay, hi everyone. So today's reading will be about what is happening in your life right now, then why it's happening, and we'll also get some angel messages. Okay, so we have three groups. The first one is this shell. Okay, then we have this Las Vegas thing, and the third one is this feather. Okay, so pick your group, and then we will get into it. Okay, hi group one. So if you chose this shell, we'll see what's happening in your life right now, but we'll focus on the challenges. Okay, so for group one, what challenge are they facing right now? Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. We'll just get some more cards first, then we'll get the message. We have the Emperor, okay. Challenge is almost like you want to do a lot of things on your own, and you're very stubborn about it. Like, you don't want anyone's help, you don't want any support. Even though you may feel like you need it, you don't want to open up to other people, and you don't want to really do it. And here we have the 7 of Cups, together with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's this belief that if you can do it on your own, if you can just like push through, that you can get where you want to be, that finally someday like your luck will change, and you will make it. Like, you will make it on your own. So this is the challenge you are currently facing. Okay, here we have the Fool card, but let's see. So why are you facing it right now? We have the Knight of Swords, okay. What else? Why are you facing this challenge right now? We have the Six of Swords, you are also very focused on your thoughts, and you kind of are dismissing your feelings and your needs. It's almost like this very stubborn energy where you want to like go fast, you want to do everything on your own, and you are longing for this more like peaceful time, and you are longing for finally having a break. Why is that happening into life right now? Okay. We have again the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Queen of Wands. Just here we also have the New Beginnings down. Okay, here we have the Fool again. Okay, so it's very similar. So the challenge is that you are doing everything on your own, but the challenge isn't that you need to complete it the way that you are doing it right now. The challenge is being able to open up. Like, the challenge is to not to like let go of your stubborn side, to let other people in. Okay, it's taking a leap of faith almost, and doing something that you haven't really done. Maybe trusting people that you haven't really opened up to yet. Maybe you don't have many people around you, and maybe the only people that you have are very new, like friends or acquaintances. And the challenge is to like be more open, be more honest. And if you need, like if you have all these things that you are trying to do and trying to accomplish, maybe just sharing them will make you feel better. Okay, let's see. And this will like bring you, it will bring you on like a new path, like a whole new path. It's like these two sides are kind of separate, okay? This is like you doing everything on your own, and you want to get over here, and you believe that once you just complete all these challenges and you do all these things that are in front of you, then you can come here into this energy where your dreams come true, where your luck is changing, where there are like new beginnings and everything's great. But this is your lesson. Your lesson is to like to try to learn and trust people, to get to know them more, be more vulnerable. And you can start small. You can just start by like telling people what is going on in your life right now, and maybe you will be surprised. Maybe someone has some like resources that can really help you and really push you forward. Because it seems like if you don't learn this lesson, the things that are happening and the things that you need to do will just keep piling up, and you will finish one load of things and the next will come, because this lesson will like keep repeating itself until you finally learn it. All right, so it's almost like this. It's almost like you will get over here to this dream part, but it will almost be like an illusion of, okay, now everything will change, now everything will be so much easier. But it's the illusion, because if you don't learn the lesson that is over here, it will just keep repeating and repeating and repeating, and it will never actually get to this change, to this new path, to this, wheel turning for you. So let's see, for group 1, what would their angels tell them? We have the Empress, Angel of Abundance, and we have the King of Wands, Leadership. Okay. Can we get like one more card for group 1? What would their angels tell them? We have choices. 7 of Cups. So what your angels would tell you, here we have Celebration, the 3 of Cups. Okay. So what your angels would tell you is, it's not weak to like have people around you. It's not weak to show your vulnerable side to them and open up and like allow them in your life. It's not too big to do that. It's something that will really help you grow. It will really help you be more happy. But also the angels want to tell you that you don't have to like jump right into it. It's the lesson that you have to learn, and it will just keep repeating until you do. But it doesn't mean that you will be like miserable all the time if you don't do it. You need to do it when you feel like ready. Like you need to take this leap of faith. It's almost like the time is never right, but also like you need to like somehow try to make yourself be ready, or as ready as you will ever be. So you don't have to push yourself to be there. to get there. Like make sure that the people that you are opening up to are trustworthy. Make sure that you can do it in a safe way, because there will be also a lot of happiness and a lot of great things happening for you, even in this cycle that is trying to teach you to be more open. And you have choices and you can do it whenever you want, okay? But it will be something that you will learn, and however long it takes, now you at least know that this is the lesson, and you know how to like break that cycle, okay? And very soon, like whenever you're ready, whenever it feels almost soon, because here we have like celebration, 3 of Cups, and the next card is the Chariot, just like a fast moving energy with guidance. So like it's all in your hands, and it could be like sooner than you think if you put in the work, if you put in like essentially if you just put in the work, okay? So this is your reading. Thank you for watching, and see you next week. I hope it was useful. Bye. Hi, group 2. So I chose this Las Vegas thing over here. We will see what challenge are you like currently facing. Then we'll see why, and we'll get some angel messages at the end. So let's get into it for group 2. What challenges are they facing right now? What challenges? They have the Queen of Swords. Okay, what challenges? What challenges the group 2 face right now? We have the 9 of Wands. Okay. We have the 4 of Swords. It's almost like your challenge is procrastination. It's like things are piling up for you, but instead of really, instead of like doing anything about it, you are looking at it and it almost like paralyzes you. Okay, for group 2, what challenges? We have the 8 of Cups. Together with the 5 of Swords. Here we had the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Okay. So your challenge is like it almost looks like you are walking away. Like if there is a problem, for example, in your relationship, you walk away instead of like wanting to fix it. If there is a problem in your job, like you rather leave than fix it. If there is something in your life going wrong, you rather like turn inside, and there could be depression over here too. It's something like you don't really face it head on. You just pull back and you walk away, or you're just like kind of paralyzed in the state of, oh damn, there's so much to do. And it's almost like you're even disconnected from yourself. It's like there are so many things that you don't even want to think about it. You don't really want to tell yourself like, okay, I need to do this, and how am I going to do it? You don't want to have that conversation with yourself. You don't want to plan things. You don't want to change things. Okay? So this is what's happening right now. That's your challenge. It's like you are afraid that if you were to try to do all of it, that you will fail, and and so you don't even try because you are like afraid of failure. You are afraid of that it's too much to handle. For group 2, why are they currently facing this challenge? We have the Judgment. Okay. The words that are on the card are God's word, it's time, rebirth, and introspection. You are really called to like look inside, to look at your life, to see everything that's going on in it. For group 2, why are they currently facing this challenge? We have trust your heart and soul. Okay. Oh my gosh. So for group 2, we have also the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess together with the Lovers. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Here in this tarot section, I also saw the Two of Cups. It's over here. So we had these cards that came out for you. And then here we had Two of Cups. So if I took these cards, it fell out. Two of Cups would have been your bottom energy. Okay. And here we have the Lovers. High Priestess. You're facing this challenge right now. Like you are facing this fear, this overload of work and stress. And just fear, essentially. You are facing it to be able to like learn how to look at yourself, how to trust yourself. It almost looks like it's preparing you for some romantic relationship or partnership. It's almost like love is coming into your life, but first you need to learn this lesson. You need to break the cycle. You need to trust yourself. Like we have over here and here introspection. Like you really need to look within. You need to, here with the Queen of Pentacles, you need to like be stable. You need to stand in your own power, essentially. And it's like you are strong enough to handle it. With the High Priestess, like intuition, secret wisdom. There's so much potential in you, but you need to really trust in it. You need to like tap into it. Okay. And so it's like preparing you for love. It's preparing you for someone to come into your life that will really, really change it. There will be a lot of love, happiness, and it can't happen before. It can't happen before because it's meant to be really happy. It's meant to be really fulfilling. And if it would happen right now, and you are not able to trust yourself, you are not able to know that you can handle it, it would cause a lot of like relationship problems that aren't meant for you. So first you need to work on yourself before you can find this love that really wants to come into your life right now. You don't need to be afraid of failure. You don't need to be afraid of not being able to handle it, because you can. You are very strong, and it's time to like trust yourself. It's time to handle everything that's like piling up for you, because you can do it. Okay, so for group 2, what does their angels tell them? For group 2, we have Angel of Prophecy, the Hanged Man. Okay. What did their angels tell them? We have decisions. King of Swords. One more card for group 2. What would their angels tell them? For group 2. We have healing. Okay. I have here the Four of Swords. Same like here. Four of Swords, and underneath it we have generosity. The King of Pentacles. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So your angels would tell you that you have decisions to make. And you really need to step into that power. You really need to step up in your own life. Like, you need to step up for yourself. This love that's coming into your life, it's really worth waiting for, it's worth fighting for. And you really need to like step up in your life to get it. And like, don't be afraid. Healing is coming. Like, if you feel like you need more time because maybe you need to heal, the angels are telling you that if you have been trying to heal and trying to like run from your responsibilities for years now, you know, if it has been really long, it's like, don't use it as an excuse not to do the things that you have to do right now. It's like, don't play the victim here, because it's time to act. It's time for action. It's time to make the decision for yourself, to do everything that you have to really trust yourself, to really be powerful the way that you are, and like to really take control of your life. Okay? And if you are using like healing as a thing that is stopping you right now, the healing will come. It will come from action that you need to take right now. It will come with this love. It will, like, you are ready. The angels want to let you know that you are ready right now to take control. Okay, so this is your reading, group 2. I hope it resonated. And like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and see you next week. Bye. Hi, group 3, the feather pile group. Okay, so we will see what kind of challenge are you facing right now in your life. Then we'll go in to see why, and at the end we will see what messages the angels have for you. Okay, for group 3, what challenges they face right now. Group 3. Okay. We have strength. This is too many cards. So we have the strength. The 10 of Cups. And the Lovers. Can we get like one more card? Okay. Can we get like one more card for group 3? What challenges are they facing right now? We have the 9 of Wands together with the 8 of Cups. Okay. So it looks like your challenge right now is that everything is fine on the surface. It could be that you are getting married to someone that you love, that you are supposed to be very happy with, but suddenly you have all these doubts and you have all these emotions that what if it doesn't work out? What if we are not meant to be? What if things will just fall apart? What if we take the next step and things are terrible? So like, it looks like your biggest challenge and obstacle right now is the doubts, is the inner doubts that you're having. And you want to be, like, you want to stay strong, but you don't know if you should fight for it or if you should walk away. Because right now you are just filled with doubts and you really want to go. You don't know, like, you don't know what will happen, and it's like terrifying. And yes, it's like really about like marriage, family, taking a big new step with someone else. So if this doesn't apply to you, it's like a very specific message. So if it doesn't apply to you, maybe you need a different pile or a different reading. Okay, so it's possible that you also have kids with this person. Like, you are the two of you are very committed to each other and your life are really intertwined together. So leaving would really be a big decision that you would have to take. But all your doubts are telling you to leave. Okay? So for group 3, why are they facing this challenge right now? We have the Two of Wands. Fearing what's coming. It's literally saying it on the bottom. Here we have the Three of Wands. Not making moves. Okay. It's possible that you also have messages in group 2. So for group 3, we have the Six of Swords. Feeling weak. Honestly, it looks like there's a big commitment going on right now. And the other commitments that you have with this person just happened naturally. They, you were just living your life and things were happening. For example, you got pregnant, it wasn't really planned. It just happened and it was easier to accept it. Or if you like moved in together, maybe you already were staying at each other's house all the time because it was so much fun, it was great. You really love being with them and they with you. So it also happened naturally that, okay, now we are living together because we have been for the past year. Okay? But now if it's about marriage, if it's about like a big commitment, if it's about like buying something, a big house or something, and just taking a big loan, or maybe moving to a different country, a big life decision that is coming up for you, for the two of you together. It's just this big commitment that you're actually planning for, and suddenly it doesn't happen like naturally. Like it's not a commitment that you just find yourself in. It's something that you are planning and you are, consciously working into that commitment. And that's why you have all these doubts. Okay, sorry for moving the camera. So it's suddenly your own choice, and you have this choice. Do you walk away or do you move forward with it? And if you move forward with it, things will never be the same. Things will be very like serious and committed, and it will be very hard to like walk away from it if it's not something that you want. If you find in the end that it's something that you actually hate, it will be very hard to turn back. And here we have trust your heart and soul. Here we have the Six of Pentacles. It says depending on others too much. So if you have like friends, if you have family that you keep talking to, and you are just telling them all these doubts that you're having, and the more you talk about it, the more doubts that you have, and the more doubts that you have, the more that you fear, and then it's just like a cycle of not being sure, and you are counting on them to tell you what to do. You should stop that, because they can't tell you that. like what's happening over here, why you are in the situation that you are in, is because there's this lesson over here, and it's like overcoming like the fear of making big decisions and overcoming the fear of depending on others to make decisions for you. It's something that you really like. You have all the power here. You either move through with it or you walk away from it, but there are like consequences to bad outcomes, right? Okay, so your lesson here is to really learn how to make these very big decisions for yourself, how to really trust yourself, how to live with the choices that you make too. Okay, how to commit yourself to something and not look back. The relationship itself looks really healthy, looks really good, really happy. It looks divine, with divine guidance. It's something that, it's something that you probably shouldn't walk away from, but it's for you to decide that. It's for you to really look at everything that you have, look at who is this person, like, do you love them, do they love you, is there a lot of like respect, do you enjoy spending time together, do you trust them, do they trust you, like what do you have with this person, like, what is it that you have together, and is it bad, or is it something amazing, is it something that you really want? And this is how you will be able to see, are these doubts just from you being scared of taking a big step in your life, making a decision, or are they the problem? But from this reading, it looks like it's just your lesson to learn. And for you to decide, that's the whole lesson, like for you to decide, is it something just in your head, or is it something that, or is it like something that it's warning you? Okay, so like trust your heart, trust your soul, trust yourself, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make a choice. Okay. So group 3. What would the angels tell group 3? What message do they have? It's also important to know that you can just go to your partner and you can talk to them about it. Because it's probably, it's very possible that you are feeling right now that if you go to them and you tell them all your doubts and all your fears, that you will hurt them. But it doesn't look that way. It looks like you are in a relationship that you can be yourself and that you can be vulnerable and honest, and instead of being hurt, they will really like try to understand you and try to make you feel at ease and like be there for you. If you're in a partnership, you can always go to that person and you can always like count on them to be there for you. Okay? So don't be afraid to do that either. So what would the angels tell group 3? We have the Queen of Swords, independence. We have the Four of Pentacles, control. What else would angels tell group 3? We have the Ace of Swords, victory. And here we have dedication. Like, you are an independent, strong person that is very capable of making like their own choices, their own decisions, and coming to their own conclusions. It's like it's almost like you need a journal and you need to write everything down. You need to see the pros and cons and really look at it with, a sober mind. if you write everything down, it will be much easier to see like what are the irrational fears and doubts and thoughts, and what is valid points that you need to consider. And once you are done with that, once you have this list and you know exactly what you're feeling and what you're thinking, and it's not a big pile of chaos in your mind, this is when you should go to your partner and talk to them about it, because the decisions will kind of already be made in your mind. And if you have some doubts, you can just talk them out with your partner, and he can reassure you if you need that. But it won't take away from this lesson that you have here, where the decision is your own and you need to do it. Okay? So also don't be afraid. There is victory here. Trust yourself. The decision that you will make will be the right one. And you already know what it is. It's almost like when you strip away the pain, when you strip away the doubt and the fear, you already know the decision deep inside. You just need to be brave enough to move through with it and to act on it. Okay, so this is your reading, group 3. I hope it resonated. So like, comment, and subscribe if you want, and see you next week. Bye.